Hey, Tom Peng, love what you're doing on your channel, buddy. Super congrats. You know, giving your time and energy to nonprofit business channel. Look, man, keep driving that audience. So Tom Peng, look forward to spending some time with you. I know you got the right mindset, so I'd love for you to share some of that from the big V. God bless, be great. 10X.
And now we would like to invite Mr. Peng coming on stage to share about digital transformation.
Hello everybody! Woo! So I'm very happy to be here. I didn't even know I'm supposed to be here. So one day, I think about 2 weeks ago, I was looking at my Facebook and I see a picture of myself. Apparently I'm supposed to speak here. I feel very honored. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Thank you for the women leaders, Global Holding and the Smart Eva chapter. So I feel today I must share something important with you. But first, I want to play a game. I need you to work with me here. All right? I want everybody to stand up. Everybody stand up. Okay, get to know your neighbors. And then we're gonna... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hug your neighbor, kiss your neighbor, do whatever you want. Okay, enough hugging? Not yet. Okay, keep going. Yes, you can hug the next table, whatever. Okay, everybody, stand up, please. And you know, it's not easy to be a business owner. I understand that. We go through a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of challenges. So Miss I here wrote a poem for you. I want you to repeat the poem with her. She just wrote the poem like 5 minutes ago. So this is what you have to do. She will repeat the poem. We will repeat after her, and then we will do some gestures. Repeat after for her and copy me. Okay.
Rồi, đầu tiên chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới. Chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ. Chúng ta luôn cố gắng. Yeah, rồi, một lần nữa nha. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới. Chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ. Chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới. Chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ. Chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới. Chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ. Chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới. Chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ. Chúng ta luôn phấn đấu.
Oh, hold, grab people. Yes, yeah. That's right.
Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới, chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới, chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới, chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu.
Ôi rồi.
Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới, chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới, chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu. Chúng ta là doanh nhân kiểu mới, chúng ta là doanh nghiệp thông thái. Chúng ta không ngừng nghỉ, chúng ta luôn phấn đấu.
Around the table. Around the table. Okay. Woo! seat. Okay, everybody feel the energy? Yeah, you feel the energy in the room? Okay, now let's talk about retail. Let's talk about new retail. Okay, now it's time to learn. Whew. Oh, I'm so tired now. Okay, so today I'm actually here going to talk to you about new retail. What exactly is new retail? Show of hands. Anybody is doing retail today? Anyone? Yeah, okay. What about distribution? Distribution, good. What about manufacturing? She does everything. You do everything. Okay, that's great. We're gonna talk about that too. So when we think about new retail, we think about the most advanced implementation of that. We think about Amazon Go in the United States, right? It's really cool because you can walk into an Amazon Go, you pick up whatever you want, and then you leave. There is no lineup, there is no cashier, and automatically the store knows what you took because they have cameras everywhere, and it automatically charges you a credit card. In China, there's something called the Hema Fresh. Similar concept. So you go into the store with your phone and you scan the products that you want to buy, and then you leave. And then the products will deliver to your house in 30 minutes. So why do they do that? Because they want to improve the customer experience. They want to make it easier, more convenient. That's why they have adoption. So when we think about new retail, generally we're talking about AI, big data, internet, automation, technology. But what can we do? We're not Alibaba, we're not Amazon. So what is new retail for us? Retailers in Vietnam. So when we implement retail, we want to do two things. We want to make the customer journey easy. We want to maximize their value. And we want to increase profitability. Because we want to make money, right? Yeah. Anybody here don't want to make money? Oh yeah, wrong workshop. Okay, and the traditional retail challenges are traffic diversion. Do you have a customer that walk into your store, they look at your product, and then they take out their phone, and they go on Lazada and Shopee and compare prices? Maybe you do that yourself too. I see somebody go, that's a big problem. How do you keep customers like that? And we all have to face competition. There's a lot of competition in our space, and our cost is always rising. Rent is going up, payroll is going up, cost of products is going up. So what we're gonna do with retail is we're going to build customer loyalty. They buy from you, they always come back and buy from you. We want to meet expanded demand. What else does the customer want? And we want to provide that. For our business to grow, we also need to find new customers. And of course, we want to get our costs down. You want to know how to do it? Are you sure?
Chắc không ạ?
Okay. I cannot talk about everything about retail, new retail today. Otherwise, Ms. Hin will not have a chance to talk today. So I'm going to focus only on three things and help you solve three problems. The first problem is, what does the customer want? What does the customer demand? Because if we understand what they want, then we can sell more. Agree? Yeah. Okay. So we need to understand what they want and need and when and where. Let me tell you a story. So this is a Chinese story. So on the left, there is a store. It's a husband and wife team. They run a retail grocery store. They're facing a lot of competition. There's like grocery store like everywhere around them, and the revenue is going down. So what can they do? So what they did was they actually partner up with Tmall. Right? Tmall is one of the Alibaba properties and one of the biggest e-commerce platforms in China. So they work with Tmall and find out in that neighborhood, what do customers really want? And Tmall has the data. They find out that there's a lot of people buying pet food online in that neighborhood because there's very little retail. So what do? They transform, they pivot, and they start selling pet food. And they become a Tmall partner, selling pet food. Their revenues go up, they get more customers, life is good. But in order for that to happen, they have to forget they are a convenience store. They have to change. Let me tell you another story. So this is actually one of our customers. So before COVID, they make furniture. They make furniture in Vietnam and they export. By the way, the Hawa Expo was just finished. And then you know what happened? COVID happened. COVID happened and they're not selling furniture anymore. Orders are canceled. What do? So they work with Alibaba. They understand the international demand. What do customers around the world want? They see an increased demand for hospital beds. So they pivot, they transform, they make hospital beds. They get new customers, increase revenue, but in order for that to happen, they have to forget they make furniture. Does that make sense? We have to give customers what they want, right? We cannot be stuck on thinking, oh, I make this product, therefore I must sell this product. So problem number one, the solution is big data, right? So use big data to find out what your customers really want. Now let's talk about problem number 2 is loyalty. How do you make your customers loyal? They always come back, they don't price shop. In order to keep your customer, first of all, you need to know your customers. Ask yourself, do you know who your customers are? Do you have a list of your customers? You ask yourself, do you know how much this customer bought from you in the past? If you don't know that, then you're at a very big disadvantage. Anybody heard of the RFM model? R stands for recency, F frequency, M is monetary. So we need to know when's their last order, we need to know how often do they buy from us, and what is the ticket size, what's the order value. Once you have this data, there's so much you can do with it. If a customer frequently visit your store and they come recently and they buy a lot from you, they're your premium customers, right? You want to take care of them. You want to take care of them so that they always stay with you. But what if they buy from you a lot in the past and they have big orders, but they haven't visited you in 6 months? Would you like to know who they are? Yeah. And if you know who they are, what would you do about that? Yes. You have to take care of them, reconnect with them, call them, email them, yellow them, discount code. Say, I know you haven't come back to us lately. Here's a discount code, 5% off. Come back in store, online, doesn't matter. Would that make your customers more loyal? You can categorize your customers, and for each type of customers, you have a different strategy. This is one of the reasons we build GoSell. Because when the customers buy in the store, you put in the system. Of course, you have to train your staff to do it. If they buy online, you know exactly who they are. And also you have an app. That app is their membership card. The customer collect points. Another way to make them loyal. If customers buy from you in Lazada, Shopee, they're in the system. If a customer talk to you in Yellow, they're in the system. Same as Facebook. And very soon, I think this month, if they buy from you from your TikTok shop, they're in the system. So it doesn't matter how the customer contact you. They're in the system, you know what they bought from you, how recent, how frequent, how much they buy. And then you can segment your customers and you can have different strategies for different segment of customers. You like that? Does that help your business? Very helpful. Okay, excellent. Now, the third problem, I think this is the most powerful one. Are you suffering from low profit? Your cash flow sucks? Why does that happen? Maybe your margin is too low. Maybe you buy 100K, you sell 110K. Low margin kills businesses. Make sense? Okay, how do we fix that? How do you fix low margin? Anybody know? Well, you buy product and you sell product, usually the supplier dictate the price. They control the price. So how? So the third weapon, the third solution here, we have to short circuit the supply chain. Most of us are in retail. We're actually here. So you have manufacturer that make the product. There's a distributor that sells to the wholesaler sells to the retail sells to consumer. So you make money here. That's why margin is so low, because they all get their own cut. They get their cut here. So as any business, you have to think about how to short circuit the supply chain. Why is TikTok Shop so popular today? Because they're doing this. Manufacturers sell directly to the consumer, cut everybody out. So if you're a manufacturer, you know what you have to do. VinFast, they don't go through dealerships. They sell directly to consumer, cut everybody out. But what if you're not the manufacturer? What to do? Well, you don't have to stay at retail. You can find new products and you can become a distributor or wholesaler and move up the chain. When you do that, you have more margin. So even if you have a small retail store, it doesn't mean you're limited to retail. Talk to the manufacturer, go talk to the distributor, become a wholesaler, become a distributor, and you sell to other stores. And that way will enable you to have more margin. Can you do that? We need to think outside of the box. You're not retail anymore. You can play at any level. Now, I want to show you a case study. This is a customer of GoSell. They're in the Tingyang province. You know, they start as a small retail business. They sell like fast-moving consumer products like shampoo and toothpaste. But I think about a year ago, they started using GoSell and they start applying all these strategies. So from a small retail operation, they become a distributor. And now they're one of the biggest distribution company in Tingyang. And they're always looking for products to sell to increase their margin. I'm very proud of this customer. We have many customers, but this is the one I'm really proud of because they actually implement all the strategies so well to achieve the result that they get.
Nhà phân phối Tính Cường chuyên cung cấp các loại mỹ phẩm, phụ liệu tóc, nail, ghế, dụng cụ ngành tóc tại Tiền Giang và các tỉnh trong khu vực đồng bằng sông Cửu Long.
cái cách kinh doanh truyền thống của mình á, thì mỗi một nhân viên sale phải cầm cả một sắp catalog rất là lớn để đi đến giới thiệu cho khách hàng từng sản phẩm một. Cái cách buôn bán của mình ngày xưa á, thì nó dần muốn lạc hậu vậy đó. Sau đó anh cũng có một người anh á, cũng đã từng cộng tác với Go Sale, cho nên có giới thiệu với anh đến công ty Go Sale. Sau khi tìm hiểu qua hệ thống app thì anh thấy là nó rất là tiện dụng. Thì khi mình cài đặt app tài khoản cho khách hàng xong, thời gian rảnh rỗi họ có thể lên app để tìm hiểu những sản phẩm trên app của mình có, họ sẽ dễ dàng tiếp cận sản phẩm của mình hơn. Khi tụi anh tích hợp được những cái thông tin của khách hàng thì tụi anh phân tích, chia nhóm khách hàng và đánh giá nhóm khách hàng đó. Anh có thể chia được khách hàng đó ra thành 10 mấy nhóm sĩ khác nhau. Một nhóm sĩ thì sẽ có mỗi một cái giá định giá bán cho họ một khác nhau, và mới biết được những nhu cầu của khách hàng đó, tìm hiểu được rất là nhiều những dòng sản phẩm khác mà tụi anh cần phải cung cấp. Trước đây á, là anh chỉ có khoảng tầm 100 cho tới 200 SKU hàng, và từ khi sử dụng app Go Sale á, thì tất cả các tỷ lệ SKU hàng của anh tăng dần lên từ 200 cho lên tới 500 rồi tới 1000. Và cho tới thời điểm này á, thì tổng cộng trên hệ thống cung cấp của tụi anh là có trên 2500 SKU hàng. Từ khi sử dụng qua phần mềm của Go Sale á, thì doanh thu của tụi anh nó tăng giọt, mỗi một tháng trung bình tăng lên khoảng từ 10 tới 15%. Có những tháng có thể tăng giọt lên tới 30 cho tới 40%. Cái định hướng của anh khi đồng hành với Go Sale á, là tụi anh muốn là trong một khoảng thời gian chậm nhất á, là 3 năm, mà nhanh là từ 1 cho tới 2 năm. Tụi anh có thể là trở thành một nhà bán lẻ và bán sỉ nhất nhì của khu vực miền Tây. Cũng hy vọng là Go Sale sẽ là chỗ dựa niềm tin để cho doanh nghiệp tụi anh phát triển bền vững.
We visit them about every 3 months, and they operate out of this very small store. But now actually in the back they have a big warehouse, and they distribute products to other stores. And in 2023 their goal is to expand outside of Peng. Today we talk about the 3 super weapons new retail gives you. 1, big data. Find out where to get the big data to find out what does your customer in your neighborhood need. 2, you need a system so that you know all of your customers. It's called CRM. How much they buy, how frequently they buy, how much they buy. Once you understand your customer, you can keep them. And finally, gotta short circuit the supply chain. Maybe you run small retail, but you're not limited by that. Let me ask you this. How far can your eye see? What would you say? How far can you see? How far can you see? Come on. How many meters? 3 meters only? You can only see 3 meters? Anybody can see farther than that? Can you see the end of the room? 7 meters. 7 meters? Okay. Unlimited. Okay, I like that answer. Can you see the sky? That's 300 kilometers. Can you see the moon? I don't know how far that is, that's pretty far. Can you see the sun? Yeah. The sun is so far away. The light gives off from the sun takes 8 seconds to get here. Can you see the stars? Yeah, stars are even further away than the sun. The closest star is 324 light years away from us. Yet you can see it. You can see as far as you want, but it's your belief. It is your belief that limits you. I can only see 7 meters. I want you to see far. Maybe today you have a retail store, but from that retail store it could be Vietnam distribution, it could be cross-country, maybe even global. I was talking to someone here earlier, Mr. Henry. He makes he makes wet towels. He already distributes across Vietnam, but now he wants to conquer the world. So what is new retail? New retail is high productivity retail that enables you to sell the right products, give customer the most value, which requires you to innovate your business model. Final message here. The only thing that does not change in the world is change. What makes you obsolete? It's not the time. It's not the technology. It's your customers. They will obsolete you. Gotta give them what they want. I want to welcome you to the 21st century new retail era. Thank you very much.